Hi everyone, it's Jason from Turn Back the Clock on Aging. In this video, I'm going to talk about the number one cause of over 90% of illnesses. Let me say that again. The number one cause of over 90% of all illnesses and diseases, and some of you may already know it is toxicity or toxins. So, great, right? How do we get rid of toxins? And more importantly, how do we know what toxins that we have? Well, we can either go and take a bunch of tests to test for a million different toxins, find out what we have, or we can take a product that takes care of almost every toxin in the body, no matter what it is. So I vote for the latter, right? So that we don't have to do all those tests. So this particular product from Touchstone Essentials binds to mold, fungus, viruses, bacteria, heavy metals, radiation, and chemicals that we get from the environment and from food. So what is it? It is zeolite. However, some of you may be saying, well, I've taken zeolite before. It hasn't really done me any good. Well, there's a reason for that. Most zeolites either are toxic themselves because they don't filter them properly, because they do come from volcanic ash, or they simply don't work because the molecule size in the zeolite structure is not small enough to absorb the toxins. So this is a detox pack. It consists of two different products, and it is called Pure Body and Pure Body Extra. So you take them together. Now, what's different about this? Well, first of all, it is nano-particle size. So what does that mean? It's small enough to where it'll bind to every single toxin in every single organ in your body, and it'll literally pull it out of the body. So it's Pure Body Extra. As I said, it's their zeolite detox pack. That's the one you want to get from Touchstone Essentials. No matter how toxic you are, you will notice a difference of some kind within 1 week. That's right, within 1 week. It works that quickly. The good thing too about zeolite, especially the nano-size zeolite, is it does not cause a Herxheimer reaction. In other words, it doesn't cause that major fatigue, the nausea, the headaches, all that kind of stuff. The worst thing that's going to happen is for up to about 3 days, you may notice diarrhea. That's pretty much it, because it's specifically binding to not just the toxins in all your organs, but specifically in the toxins in your digestive tract. So because of that, you may notice some diarrhea for the first few days. That's it, though. It's all you should notice. Now, so what are you going to do? You're going to do the drops. Now, the drops say 4 drops 3 times a day. For the first month, I suggest you double that. You can't overdose on zeolite. So you take 8 drops 3 times a day for the first month. Then you can drop down to the 4 drops 3 times a day. As far as the spray, which is the second product in the pack, it says do 4 sprays 3 times a day. I would do 5 sprays 3 times a day for the first month. Then go down to 4 sprays 3 times a day. Now, if you want to, after that, you can go off of it for a while, come back to it. Better to do it every day, but if you can't afford it, you can always come back to it every few months. Repeat that, the high dose cycle, and just keep doing that every few months. That's okay too. So the only toxin that zeolite doesn't do a great job binding to is is parasites. But worry not. That's why Touchstone Essentials also has Para-Shield, which will take care of the parasites. You're going to do 10 drops twice a day of that for 21 days, the length of the bottle. If you still feel a little weird in the digestive system, you're gonna wait 7 days, and then you're gonna repeat that again, the 21-day cycle, just because of how parasites reproduce their eggs and all that kind of stuff. So this is a huge, huge, huge game-changing product. We all have toxins in our system, no matter what. I don't care if you eat the cleanest diet in the world. You're still going to have toxins in the food. You're still going to have some toxins in the water. No matter how good you filter it, you're still going to be breathing in toxins from the environment. So trust me on this. This product pack absolutely works. There's no other way to say it. And you don't have to worry, once again, about what types of toxins you have in your system. It will take care of all of them. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and leave them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer them. And I will, of course, put a link in the description. And go ahead and get this product now. Start on it and see how much better you feel in a very short period of time. See you in the next video. Bye.